Hello everybody and welcome to this replay. The two players that are playing now, they're WC and Whitedog. Who they are, I am uncertain, but it doesn't matter. Their replays are there on the Chinese website, and they are top from this, not top replays, but they've just been uploaded. So I figured I would give them a shot and cast them and see if they're any good. I'm guessing they are. I think Remind is actually watching this game. I'm not sure, but I would say that that's actually Remind. It is a human mirror. I'm not a fan of these mirrors, but I've seen some good things regarding this game. So I just decided to cast it and just see how it goes. What will happen? I have no idea, but I am expecting something not wondrous, not miraculous, but at least something decent. I'm expecting. My expectations are not that high, just something decent. That's all I ask, nothing too much. And that's not even a proper sentence, but what can I really do about it? I'm really starting this commentary in a shitty way. I'm not in a shitty mood today, surprisingly enough, but yeah, perhaps I should just refrain to commentating when I'm in a shitty mood or something of a kind. Anyway, a bit of a standard opener here. Tower coming in. Can't imagine the purpose of that tower. You're playing against a human. Maybe if he gets a Mountain King first or something of a kind, but it is very doubtful that that will happen. We just got. This is not going to be a fast militia creep, as you can see, Archmage and then Barracks. And this is an extremely wide wall off. I wonder what is he saving this space for? What is the purpose of this space? What is he going to do with it? Scout farm being placed here. I can't imagine why would it be placed here. Maybe it's going to give him some information later, but I mean, you have no idea where your opponent is, so what's the point of placing it there? Fast militia creep coming in from his counterpart, who still does not have a barracks, which is, like, very dangerous. Not something I would recommend at all. You can get tower rushed or something of a kind, and then you can be in a very, very fucking bad position, regardless of the amount of militia you have. I mean, you don't know what your opponent is doing. He could have gone panda first and rushed him, and if he did that, this game would have been lost completely. I mean, it would have been over. This tower wouldn't do shit to help you out. But anyway, that is not the case. Both players actually deciding to play it safe. Our yellow human player, he's deciding to do some scouting. Unfortunately, I don't think that footman is going to get here in time to make the difference. But this barracks is really getting fucking delayed. I do not understand. What on earth is he waiting for? Why is he building the lumber mill first? Is he planning some sort of an early tower rush aggression? I don't think that's gonna work. Yellow versus red here. Yellow losing a peasant. Red gaining a level. Ah, damn, it just sounds like a fairy tale. Yellow and red. This archemy being chased. Too bad there are no boots of speed. Otherwise, there would be a force of TP. Now this footman reaches the base. He sees that there's no barracks. He knows now. He must suspect something is off. I mean, there's a second tower coming in, and we'll see will he actually manage to capitalize on this. I mean, he could go for an expansion, actually, and be very, very safe with it, because there's very little that he can do about it. I mean, he is taking at the moment, his counterpart is not. He's not doing anything to capitalize on this knowledge. I mean, he's just producing peasants, and he stopped the production of footmen probably because he supply blocked lumber mill coming in. Yeah, he is planning for it. He's going for an expansion as far as I can see, and he's going to be very safe with it. He can even catch up with tech a bit later on. But he needs to be really careful because if those maybe not spellbreakers, but if those sorceresses come, he's not gonna have that many options. He could hire a troll shadow priest, something like that, to dispel the slow, but it ain't gonna do that much for him until his own priests come into play, until spellbreakers come and negate those sorceresses. Ring of Regeneration, very nice item there. Expansion, now in the making. My throat getting fucked as usual. Let me just have a sip. Oh, that felt divine. So towering up the expansion, it would probably be even safe to tech now if he can just gather up the needed resources. Because there's nothing that he's going to be able to attack him with. They're just towers here, they're static defenses. And he can devote the rest of this game to pretty much making sure that his opponent does not expand or anything of a kind, or fuck up his militia creeping. I mean, a creep jack at this stage would do wonders for him, but apparently opting against it. Do not go for the farm. Do not do. Oh god damn it! Are you fucking mental? What is the matter with you? Yeah, so much for the good game. Oh well, as I said, my expectations weren't that high. I was hoping for a decent game. And I figured, I mean, it's on that Chinese website. They generally don't post crap. And look at these peasants. They're so well synchronized. They are all doing the job at the same time, like a German machine or something of a kind. Gonna get a peasant kill, but not really that. Oh, you know what he could do? He could actually prevent the construction of those arcane sanctums now, because he doesn't have that much space in the back. If he has a bit of a brain, he could actually do that, and that would be a very serious delay. He would prevent any and all aggression coming from his opponent. Plus, he would be able to get some XP from these militia. Plus, he would be able to catch up in tech, and that is exactly what he's doing now. Is this moving? Yes, this is moving. So he has an expansion. His tech is on the way, and I don't see arcane sanctums being placed. We see creeping with a panda second. Well, dude, come on, do something. Do something. I need you to do stuff so I can talk about things. There we go. Militia coming in. He's gonna clean this up. Archmage we're gonna reach level 3 from this if he manages, unless Panda comes and fucks it all up. These two footmen standing here for absolutely no reason, completely idle, wasting their time. We have a troll berserker and a troll shadow priest. Very nice, but still, oh my god, he's going for tier 3. Why? I cannot imagine his game plan here. Griffins, knights, what? This is the reason why I chosen to cast this human mirror. I mean, if it was a standard game or something of a kind, I would never go for it, because I've seen the heroes and I've seen some of the things that they've built in the game, and it looked really fucking strange. So I just figured I might as well go into the game and have a look at it. Okay, so we have Griffin Aviaries coming in. Zeppelin, I imagine at some point of time he plans to expand in the back. This looks like such an obvious thing to do. And these Griffin Aviaries won't be out for a while. He'll be ahead in terms of tech, but he won't have an expansion for quite a while. What our yellow player needs to do is figure out a fucking way to prevent a corner expansion. If he can just manage to do that, I mean, our red player will be completely fucked. He has wasted a lot of money on tech. I mean, not yet wasted, of course. It's just that our yellow player hasn't managed to really capitalize on it. His base has, I mean, he hasn't built a barracks at all. He hasn't built a single unit besides peasants and 2 heroes, which is kind of strange. He sees the Zeppelin here. I imagine he saw it. He gets a Zeppelin of his own. Oh, very nice item actually. Scourge Bone Shines, but I do not know what his unit composition will be. Depending on that unit composition, it will be decided whether to sell it or not. He comes into the back, very nice harassment. Panda combined with the Archmage. Fortunately, there are these arcane towers which are there to prevent this sort of shenanigans from happening. When this guard tower comes into play, I do believe he's going to put an end to that. Yet another arcane tower here. Oh, they're out of range, but not much damage actually dealt here. Why isn't the Panda dropping? Maybe he does not have enough mana to do anything about it. He's counterattacking this Zeppelin, which is doing nothing. Okay, here we go. Panda here. Oh man. Oh, this is. Oh, damn. No words to describe this mayhem. Blizzard just obliterating that peasant line. I do not understand why he sent it back. Well, he must have known that he could have seen the mana and other things on those heroes. That was to be expected, but okay, a bit of confusion. It can happen to anyone, really. It doesn't matter if you're a pro or not. Griffin Aviary is coming in for his counterpart as well. Not gonna be nearly as fast as these. Blacksmith coming in, so we have two Griffin Riders. I need like sadness and depression and terror and stuff like that, and then I can do a good cast. When I'm well, I wouldn't say happy, but when I'm not depressed, I don't know. I just lack the necessary inspiration to do these things. Anyway, this expansion getting this is gonna get cleared out very nicely with those two griffins. I mean, they're gonna do a shitload of damage, even though that blizzard is like just hammering on them now. Boost of speed. Yeah, good drop actually, because this archmage can use it as well. This griffin now in a shitload of trouble because apparently it's waving its wings through the net, but no problems there. Still keeping that aura up. I mean, if he's going for the air units, I do not. The only unit in this whole army that is benefiting from this aura is this footman. Uh, I don't think that's worth a couple of hundred gold. You should really consider selling it. Paladin, third hero, coming in here. True Shot aura much better for this army composition, giving +5 damage to those griffins, and the water element goes down. Level 4 Archmage, level 2, almost level 3 Panda, and a level 1 Paladin. Not exactly an ideal tri-hero composition. Oh yeah, Zeppelin goes down and Panda reaches level 3. Not exactly the ideal human tri-hero. Normally you would have a Mountain King instead of Panda. And that would be fucking awesome, because those bolts would obliterate everything. But maybe not, because there are a lot of Dragonhawk Riders and Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. They're just gonna do sick damage versus these things. Provided, of course, that he doesn't go somewhere over trees or something of a kind where he cannot be reached. Keep in mind that he is mining from 2 bases and now he's coming up to tier 3. He's not that far behind in terms of tech. Oh shit, choppers are coming and they're gonna do a shitload of damage. I mean, especially they just got the upgrade for the AoE damage combined with the Panda's Breath of Fire. They're gonna. Oh, can you actually TP while you are ensnared? Oh, actually you can. Oh, that. How do you TP through it? I have no idea. It'd be awesome if you couldn't TP whilst you're casting that, but yeah, apparently you can. So, what was the drop? Because this was a red creep camp. I want to see the item. Ooh, Orb of Fire. Ordinarily perhaps not the best of items, but in this situation when you're fighting against pretty much an air army, having those orbs on heroes that cannot attack air is very nice. I mean, it adds so much damage to your army, not in terms of bonus damage, but in terms of the ability to attack air. And here we go, Shackles coming in once again, and one of the griffins goes down, and these things give a shitload of XP. Where is the second? Yep, there's Panda. Panda's still level 1. Oh my god, he's so low. Versus 3 and 4 versus 1 and 4. That's a pretty big differential there. And these Dragonhawks are not going to be nearly as effective in creeping this out as the Griffin Riders are. He needs some support units. He can manage it, but it wouldn't be easy, and certainly there would be a possibility of a creep jack. Triple workshop coming in. I mean, dude, you're on 2 bases. You're not mining off of 5 bases to produce off of 3 Griffin Aviaries and 3 workshops. Like, what the fuck? Apparently, there's a rogue footman just killing up these farms. Not a bad idea actually, but I mean, these they're gonna catch up with him, and he's gonna be free XP there. Damn. Archmage doing a staff of TP. Where did he go? Probably back to the base or to the expansion to get to the shop. Where is the... Oh, actually he went down here to see what he can do about this expansion, and if he manages to kill this... he doesn't. Yeah, actually, most of you thought that he should have stayed and like casted one more attack, but no, there's a level 2 paladin there, and that would have been a waste. He was just baiting him. If he was just fast enough on the trigger, he could have killed him if he stayed. But he really needs to do something about this expansion now, because if he manages to expand, I mean, you're going to be facing losses, as you've already mined a lot of gold out of your gold mine, whilst his is pretty much full. And three Dragonhawks, some Mercs, and level 2 Panda are not going to cut it. Actually, they might. No, they would not. No, just no. against that many choppers, no way. I didn't see them in the corner. I was wondering what this red blob on the map was, and he's about to get owned without realizing it. Fortunately, there's this poor sacrificial Griffin Rider, not Griffin Rider, sorry, Dragonhawk Rider here in the midst of the... Oh, damn, one goes down. Will the second one go down? No, actually, our red player TP's out due to hero focus, and now he stands a good chance of losing this XP if he does not return here in time. Focusing on the peasant, not the best of ideas. He should really be focusing on that building. It's doubtful that he'll be able to take it down, but he'll damage it pretty badly, and those choppers are coming in. Level 2 Panda, not gonna do that much against them though. Go, go, go! Breath them! Breath of fire them! And you see there is like this Dragonhawk Rider ain't gonna get any. Is not gonna get anywhere. The choppers are gonna catch up to him. They're a lot faster. The good news is that those choppers are now completely useless and they cannot do anything here. But the attempt at an expansion here is being prevented as well. Probably better off just creeping the lower portion of the map and trying to expand there. However, if he loses this town hall, he is in a world of hurt. But there are towers coming in here, and when in doubt, tower up. Flying machines, pretty bad in terms of health. Level 3 Breath of Fire could finish them off. No, sorry, level 2 Breath of Fire, but level 3 Panda could finish them off. He's just leaving all of these units, 2 summons and 4 Shadow Priests to finish off this Town Hall. Looks like they'll manage to do it. Meanwhile, there's a pretty big harassment inside of the yellow player's base, killing a lot of these footmen, but shackles are coming in. Oh shit, oh man, those Dragonhawk Riders, they came there in vain. They are free XP, they are lambs for the slaughter, they are gone, all of them. Now if he could just capitalize on this and do a Breath of Fire on these flying machines, he would be in a pretty good shape. But actually he might do that, because he's in the right position to do it. Certainly, 2 Arcane Towers, doubtful that he'll actually make it. Flying machines of his own are now in the play, but 2 Arcane Towers are going to pose a very strong deterrent here, as they're going to drain a lot of mana from those heroes if they approach it. I mean, it's going to be pretty difficult. In any case, he wisely decides to back off, but he could use some Griffin Riders of his own. I do not understand why is he stubbornly refusing to produce them throughout this game. Expansion is going to come here. Yep, there we go. A shitload of towers. The only thing that can take down those towers and that are safe to use in this situation would be Griffin Riders. Everything else, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Panda wants to do yet another Breath of Fire on these flying machines. He should really withdraw them. I mean, if they come, they'll be... oh, yeah, but level 1 Breath of Fire, not that effective. Not gonna do much versus those Griffins. He really needs a higher level Panda in order to be able to do anything significant, and this Archmage is standing in this blizzard for far too long. Oh, nice circling around with those choppers. Griffin's pretty low, has to retreat. Fortunately, there's a pallet there. Breath of Fire hitting them, not doing sufficient amount of damage. Archmage in a shitload of trouble, using an invuln pod, backing away. You should use that Panda to block, but does not, sends him back even though he's full on HP. Keep in mind, there's no Mountain King here to do any stuns or anything of a kind, but now his base is in a lot of trouble. Look at what he's doing. He's preventing this mining from continuing. This expansion is very fucking safe. Look at all these towers and shit there. And he's even thinking about re-expanding down here, our yellow player. I cannot support that decision. I mean, you cannot even defend in the main properly. You do not have map control. You have not won a major engagement or anything of a kind. I keep wondering, should he actually take Blizzard, retrain to Blizzard? Would that not be a wiser choice? What is he doing? He's going to make a run by and prevent all mining from going on, but he's paying a price in terms of mana. Loses a Troll Berserker, Breath of Fire on the non-existent gold line. And I keep wondering, oh man, this Town Hall is placed too far. Oh, this is gonna come and bite him so badly in the later game. And this is a really bad position. Should try passing a TP or something of a kind, staffing it out. Perhaps a bit of an early staff. Oh, TP, come on man. You see, I remember Grubby's commentaries, and he was always saying that no matter how good you are, you should not wait for your hero to get that low before using a TP. especially not in the games that matter a great deal to you, like in tournaments or something of a kind. Just because everybody's prone to errors and it's gonna come to bite you a bit later on for sure. You're gonna make a mistake at some point of time, and it's not going to be a pretty one. This Blizzard doing wonderful damage to his own Griffins. I suppose you should thank him for helping him out there. But there are way too many Griffins in this army. I mean, there's like 4 of them. And do they have any upgrades? No, it's 0-0. But even with 0-0 upgrades, I mean, Yellow Paladin now just bites the dust. He's level 1. Okay, no big deal, but still it gives XP. His counterpart's Paladin is level 3. Panda level 4, Archmage level 5, so that level 3 Blizzard is doing a shit load of damage to structures, to units, to whatever he can get. 2 Griffins out in the field for a yellow player, but I'm afraid that is just not going to cut it versus this army. No way, you're on the run now. And he has re-expanded in the bottom, but these choppers are making quick work. I should just staff Panda. Yep, there we go. Breath them. Look at how little damage does a level 1 Breath of Fire do. He needs to clear out this red creep camp ASAP and get a level 3 Panda so he can finally deal with those flying machines, but stubbornly refusing to do so. Archmage out of mana. Like, look at this. So many of these towers. And once they start, I mean, they don't deal that much damage to units, but they do a lot of feedback damage and they fuck your heroes up. You can't cast shit. I mean, you're in a world of hurt. No, no, why? Why have you chosen that position? Why have you done that? Oh, terrible mistake here, giving 5 to that Panda. And he has just become a very serious threat. Both of the heroes have orbs of fire, and now all 3 of his heroes can hit air. This early expansion does not mean a lot now. It means actually very little. But we have tanks. We have a lot of tanks. This might be a game changer if he can take that. If he can take his enemy's expansion down, this might be a huge game changer. However, his main is in jeopardy now. It might go down. Not something you want to see in any game. Your main less than half HP, being sieged, and you have nothing that can stop this army. You're basically sacking it in hopes that you will be able to take this expansion down, but these tanks are pretty fucking slow. They will not reach that expansion, not soon enough. Hiring up some mercs. Panda still level 2, Paladin still level 1, and Archmage still level 4. He is far in behind in terms of XP on his heroes. Finally, these tanks coming in. These towers are not going to do much against them, but Griffins could. Here we go. The expansion is besieged. Masonry upgrades level 1. Will it hold? Will these tanks go down in time? Level 3 Breath of Fire. Those Griffins doing a shitload of damage. Doesn't look like the expansion will hold. The expansion goes down, but at what price? All these siege engines will now go down. This will be a huge XP boost for all of these heroes. And he's sending them towards the main, but they're pretty badly damaged. I don't think they're going to do much in the main. He's providing a distraction with his heroes, and with 3 Griffins that he has, he's sacking units, but it seems to have been worth his while. He has sacked his main, which has 1.3k gold left, for an expansion which has 10.5k gold left. The expansion being rebuilt quickly. Main has been mined out, so his counterpart is not mining at all. Keep that in mind. While he's mining from 2 bases constantly in this game, and for a while he was mining from 3 bases, so he has a good amount of resources. Surprisingly not, but he has a good income. Let's put it that way. My bad. Doing some creeping now, realizing that he's far and behind in terms of XP, but has the necessary force to go for the red creep camp. Does not. He's being intercepted by his counterpart. Those Griffins, Breath of Fire is a miss here. Using a TP, why not? You have the gold. No, actually not using a TP. This was a staff. My god, this Panda just refusing to level up. He should really buy an orb for him or something of a kind. He could take so many choppers down, repair this expansion, repair it by any means necessary. Use that Breath of Fire, do something against these flying machines. And he knows the timer, he knows the cooldown, and he retreats in time. Very good move, very calculated move. Man, come on, Siege Engine, do not fuck around with those towers. Why are you doing that? Rather instead focus on this town hall. Look, he does not have enough resources to continue building it. He's in a world of hurt, and he cancels it. There are no XPs running for him. There's no gold income. He has 284 gold, and that's it. We have a walk of shame coming in. Holy shit! His archmage is actually level 6, and he does a TP to the tower, kills a tank, pushes the army away, but every unit he loses, he has no way of replenishing it. He has successfully stopped the mining at this base, but he still has his natural, well, maybe not natural, but he still has his expansion. Natural is like a StarCraft term, usually not used in Warcraft. But if he can just manage to hold on to another base, if he can manage to build another base from the existing one, he will be, well, he'll have an edge, let's put it that way. Uh, his heroes are still pretty fucking low comparatively. I mean, he's fighting 6-5-4, I think. Let's just have a look. Player 6, 4-6 actually. And 4-6-6 is, oh, Brewmaster goes down with level 2. He's fighting an uphill battle in terms of hero levels, and when you have a human hero composition, so difficult to handle, especially because of that mass DP. Your opponent can be anywhere on the map at any point of time, taking down these peasants. Oh, he needs to kill it before the TP. Oh, damn! Fuck's sake! Does not manage to do it. Will lose a Griffin for it. No, he will not. He staffs him out. Not even gonna lose a paladin because there's nothing really to slow him down or to stun him or anything of a kind. But he has a major problem. He's not mining. He has a walk of shame coming in. Zeppelin escorting those peasants. Oh man, this is like the aerial slave owner. He's observing them and saying, "Go, go, go." Paladin actually goes down. I missed that because of my stupid references. Panda being altered back, but will not come out. This army too strong. He cannot challenge him in the open field. What does he have in terms of units? He has nothing, and yet he has 1,000 gold, about 1,000 gold. But he's not making anything. He's playing such a risky game, and for no. Oh yeah, actually he is. Sorry, there are choppers, and they're about to ambush all of these griffins from the back, and Panda cannot reach him. Cannot reach them for a breath of fire. Now he can, but loses one griffin. Good spread, not a good spread, but a spread nevertheless. Losing griffins, not a good idea. Bad thing to happen, but he spreads the griffins better than the choppers have been spread around, and now Paladin will just heal them up. One griffin very low, should focus that tower on him, does not. But this is a bit of bad management here. He could have killed at least 2 more griffins in this army, then he would have only 3 to deal with, but he's losing his primary base here. Well, his main has been lost long time ago, not completely, but it has been rendered useless, and now he's gonna lose his only mining expansion. His counterpart GG's, and that is it. 28-minute replay. Let's round it up. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe, like, or comment. That's the best way you can support the channel. In any case, here is the overview. Some pretty high hero levels, actually, comparatively to his opponent. Well, that's experience gain. Let's just see the resources. Well, he didn't really lose that much more gold to upkeep, but gold mined, he did mine a lot more gold than him, but didn't do him a lot of good in any case. All in all, I bid you all farewell. This is Chronic Lack of Care, signing out. Till next time.